for both sides.
KRU definitely faltered in the middle of
Fnatic
that game.
on defense, KRU on attack.
Bonus rounds and only closed out 13-11. Fnatic now on that double duelist.
Ice Age Fighter
Yes,
in the
we have
YouTube
Hero.
chat. Thank you for that.
Lockdown and Chronicle, brick
Saying there is
walls.
no way Sentinel
The KRU
stomped
could not
Gen
get
G.
past
Thank you
on
for the
the
quote.
defense.
Very accurate.
KRU, the contact round.
Very,
Not
very
gonna be
accurate.
this time.
Yeah.
Good clean start.
The complete
Gets away,
opposite happened.
But the exchange of space. KRU going to take the side.
That's ISO and
Well,
champs, yes.
You're looking at the rest of the map though as well. It's been somewhat surrounded. You're going to get the.
But their Haven
pressure in
is
the back
really
lines
good, man.
eventually, but they
Alpha
wanna take
is
space of their
incredible
own.
on
They're
the
pressuring through
ISO.
towards that A connector side. Chronicle seems aware, so sitting pretty deep on this.
The moment 2-0
They've
pistols
herded
for
around,
KRU.
But Fnatic need to start taking steps towards the side here. MTA not falling foul to any of that nonsense. Waiting this and holding these extremities. The clock is
on
going
his
to
head.
start ticking here. Out for the first one to draw blood. Melzer maybe next on the chopping block, but Fnatic step by step. Just the Bash
I mean,
brothers here
Durka made this
taking
real
heads.
easy. Post has given it
Durka
again, and
Alpha
they get a pistol. 1-2.
Not only a pistol,
Oh
but
my
a
goodness.
flawless pistol. And as we're talking about, what are the
Great line on
differences
that.
between Sunset and Haven? Fnatic starting on defense, both maps, right? First change, they got a pistol round. That's going to set the tempo a little bit. Second changes, Fnatic was trying to go for all these retakes on Sunset. They weren't ahead.
How did
of
that
what
shock
was
not
going
kill him?
on.
Dude,
They
it only
weren't
did like
winning
11
every
damage. I
retake.
checked it
But
as well.
here,
It wasn't
they've
much.
got double duelist. They have ISO and Yoru. That means that they're going to go for more fights. That means that they're going to move around way more. More proactivity, more in the face. And KRU, are they going to be able to deal with this right now?
This could be a blender as well. You can see the setup
Okay,
already.
they're allowed to.
Doesn't get
two
what they
deaths.
wanted necessarily, but they have to
And
respect
I like
it
this
enough
a
to
lot.
go.
We get
Start
a.
working towards his own, get the ult back away. A shot in the dark and a reward.
What?
Chronicle,
Gonna
happy
drone.
enough.
He has to drone to re-clear the sewers. That smoke up, shrouded. The walk around.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, what's
careful.
going on in this
They're
round?
only going to get to go to the back of the side, but both duelists are here. Still got Alpha on this side. They're still feeling
Oh, my
very
goodness.
pressured. KRU.
Dude, thank God he's got the armor there. That would have taken him down. Yeah, and we do lose a gun here.
MTA with just the classic doing the damage, and that's a rifle that could be lovingly picked up.
Did he
Take
insta
that
pick up the
every
rifle? He
day
did,
they
right?
can.
Yeah, nice.
But heat down low, Kesnit still breathing. That's where the worries really lay here. Durka, I mean, it was a casual glance from Heat, but he gets punished, and now Fnatic
Yeah, I love that.
shuts
Okay.
down
Also like the fact
the
that we
threat.
TP out of
2
this corner.
rounds
Don't
now.
want to make sure that they get a gun and
looking to do
it
the same
goes
thing that
out of
KRU did
control.
to them in the previous
This was a good
map.
eco
And
in the
we're
end.
talking about how
sorry,
KRU's
good
been strong
anti-eco.
on Haven, how they destroyed 13-2 against DRX. But Fnatic, they pick this map all the time for good reason.
Yeah.
They've been dominating on it. They've been using this as like their go-to map in EMEA, and it's not even been close. They just destroy everyone that's in their paths. So right now, Fnatic trying to come back, narrowly losing that
Okay,
first
today,
half 11-13.
every single bonus we've seen has been converted.
And the proactive play is not going to be relenting. They are going to keep
Change
this
up
sort
the
of tone
double
up,
damage on this
pressure
one.
up.
Yeah, 3
Into
people
the
holding
bonus,
this
they
though.
want to be
Recon's good.
relentless.
Yeah.
As
Use
Durka
the
towards
use the
Suicide
smoke
Spam,
against
good.
them.
Gonna get MTA a little
It's
low,
at least
but how
a
calm
nice
are their
bit of
faces?
damage.
So they try and
And
keep
they
almost bullishly approaching this.
yeah, Bosa
Or do they
Bosa came
resemble it?
over and he was saying that he
Pop up
could
Melzer,
flash for short if they
hoping
wanted
to
to
punish
flash
on
for
this
short. But now they're
over-aggression
coming up with a new plan. They want to clear over towards A. 4
That is the
people here.
question.
Please check to the left.
Melzer
far
got
enough.
away with it. This is huge. This could
Trigger
be the
doesn't
game
click.
changer, but it is just a 1-for-1 trade out here.
Honestly,
still
Fnatic get
coming
away
out
with one
on
here.
top
The fact
of
that
those
he
draws,
only
at
got
least for
one.
now. And you look at the regress from Boaster in sewers. Surely you don't expect this.
He's all alone in here though.
At the top. Did MTA consider? Yeah,
Shot, man.
really heads up work from MTA to recheck.
This is
Chronicle,
the slot that
though?
Chronicle shines in though.
Yeah, this
he
is
moves
the
away from
guy.
that position though. He doesn't know about the walk up.
But yeah, and he gets punished on that. Nice work from KRU. That slow creep forward. Hero, he's over towards B. He's so far away. So plants in for KRU. They've got what they needed. 3 still standing.
If there's anyone to do this, it's Benji Fishy. If there's anyone else, it's Hero.
You're not wrong. But he's
Yeah,
not
and
being
he
given
can
much,
go and
right?
try and do some
Gonna have
damage
the
here.
Aldo to re-clear over towards CT. Quite telling that maybe
For
it's
sure.
he's
Hazy-
sleeping. MTA so unaware, and now a glimmer of hope and a chance. Dwindles.
Hazy_XE, thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Appreciate the tier 1.
Making a good stand in that round, but that was on knife's edge sort of situations.
Just keeping an eye on Boaster's economy here. Op is definitely able to get purchased. Light shields on Boaster, passes that off over to Durka. Now that's in play. Alpha, he's got his ultimate. He's
Fnatic, yeah, dude, Fnatic here played this round pretty good. Re-clear over towards long. The checking of the corner was like
his success rate
a small,
so good.
a small but costly error for sure.
Time and time again, but
the whole overall plan was pretty nice.
Right here, round 4, over on C.
Okay, so no bonus this time.
So much faith in his just ability
No
to lock
bonus.
it down.
Dude, he went for the TP up into the corner. Fnatic have been doing a good job at setting people up over towards A as well. So KRU smoke over towards C, they pick up the orb, and they create a lot of pressure. And now they have to use drone to re-clear over towards A, because someone could be set up here. They even smoke off short on this one, so this is committing to long, I take it.
On that pistol round, we haven't seen them go C yet. Everything's been towards A right now. And I think Fnatic have a good idea of this. Durka, actually, is on the outlaw right now. I think they were toying with the idea of a full purchase with the op, I'm pretty sure.
They were chopping and changing right until the round started. But there's not that many light shields here, just one in the end. I think
How was that a headshot? Dude, he gets out of there with a shock as well. That was sick from him.
Quick on his toes. And it feels like KRU are kind of
that was awesome.
here, right?
Crazy with the tier 1. Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate that. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you, thank you.
Like that, maybe really reading into it, dealing with Durka. Again, if you've watched Fnatic play this, there's, you know, there are trends to it, there are tones to it. Chronicle going to be forced off the angle and KRU then
They are so far away on this one. Ooh, okay, that's a nice freebie. Nice shock on top of this one as well.
Be able to do some real chip damage on this one.
Yeah, dude, with the double damage as well, they really tried to combo this up.
They're the walking wounded, but they're still alive. The plant's in play, and Alpha with that rifle is the danger man. He always has been from the start. Clears a little, shows presence. Hero taking a couple of brave steps in, but the 4 men on the other side not really wanting any of what he's selling.
Yeah, if this first original trade went a different way, they're ISO ulting that.
The timing on this Hero would probably need another here. You got to feel it. But Alpha trying to take those steps beside him. Spots of players, looks for the swing. Alpha can only get one. KRU stability.
It's still great from KRU though. The overall plan as well was really nice.
Fnatic,
like its default on the pressure that they did was great.
The first is that KRU has gone A every single round. One round towards
yeah,
A,
I mean that is outrageous though. I thought it was relatively lucky.
So
that's outrageous.
Fnatic needs to start bolstering that in those late rounds. Number 2 is Alpha still has that ultimate up, and I'm wondering when he's going to start using that. Has he found enough confidence from the end of that sunset map to be able to go and take these duels, or is he going to find this perfect time to isolate the perfect player?
Also seeing the operator out for Durka. First time we're really seeing this here.
Eats a stun. No one, yeah. They do a recon a little bit deeper than what most teams do, so Chronicle has to commit a little bit heavier to break that. So they found out that the op is here, and I'm pretty sure when he got scanned, he had the op in his hand as well, so they know it's an op.
And they're respecting him enough, giving him a little bit of space to play with here. Playing off the back of connector. The Paranoids have been great from Boaster, to be fair. He has been set up a lot of this action. There's that 1v1.
Uh-oh. Now what? That was the spike that they were trying to fake with. Oh, really? Bro, lost this with a shield. Okay, trade goes in. Nice trades, man. Dude, KRU are owning this round. This is awesome from them.
Where does KRU go? We've seen them lean heavily towards A. That's been their final destination more often than not. But an adjustment now with 40 seconds. They got options.
Those are re-aggressing here.
And with Hero going down, this feels like the right choice.
Yeah, Boaster goes searching. At the moment, they're going to think it's over towards A. He's so far away that he hears none of this as well.
Surely they go A again here, yeah. But no, C site is open for business.
Lovely.
Better to save this.
Rounding there. And again, just that trade back into Hero.
It's literally the most perfect rounds, apart from obviously him surviving.
The stun is going to come up from Heat at the tail end
yeah,
of the spikes.
Everyone gets 3,000.
Doesn't matter. Fnatic's going to save here. They have that op. It's way too important for them to go for a round here and not get it. Alpha. I wonder if that's going to deter him from using his ultimate later on in the game, because first chance with it, he doesn't get it. It's not looking good for him.
But he is a player who can bound back. I think we've seen it before. He's one of those that even when he first came in, I mean, called the Wonder Kid for a reason. The guy is good. I doubt it's going to fully affect him, but
Alpha,
again,
yeah, he's having a bit of a rough one at the moment.
In regular season,
no doubt.
Especially on ISO, even after the nerf, when it stopped being just a ridiculous agent, he was still statistically outrageous in those 1v1s. So you're right. Maybe there is going to be that little bit of doubt beginning, but we wait and see. We have to look how this goes forward. But for now, since we got into the bigger gun rounds, since we started to see that buy come in place for KRU, they've had a fantastic read on this game. They have been working Fnatic here, and this has been a stronghold for Fnatic.
Oh, their buy rounds have looked awesome.
They have the ultimates for it. Melzer can ultimate into the backlines. Kesnet can sprint at their faces. Heat ready to stun. Hunter's Fury as well, but looks like maybe just a normal default opening.
There's a little bit of pace to it, at least to take towards that long control.
Mid space being taken from Dirk at the same time. Boaster tried toying with this last round. Keeping in mind from the last game, Sunset, KRU, all their rounds were basically on pistols, bonuses, not many gun rounds. Now, 3 gun rounds already posted up on the board. Fnatic needing to find their footing and fast.
You're absolutely right.
Drone reclear timing. He's going to spot multiple people here. Who's going to tank it?
Kind of 3, C2. It's an incredibly good Omen.
It away and actually caught up on that. Boaster goes down. And with 50 seconds, they
really?
can
I
pause
fully
here.
TP'd
They don't
out.
have to overdo it. They've done so well already with that opening pick. But of course, Kesnet would love to do a bit of damage, keep that ult going. But as it stands, he's still got the rifle to fall back toward.
They're going to pause and go again, but if they do go back to C, Dirk,
Yeah, got a re-hit on this one, and Chronicle tanked. Chronicle tanked one also, so they know he's
probably
close.
The 2 best players that you would want here outside of Hero to be the ones that are having to deal with this defense here. Chronicle, he's not going to have anybody in sewers.
But this is such an individual moment for Alpha, and they've been punished on this corner before, so they've got to check it with diligence, and they do this time.
That's
They're
a
learning
great stun,
their
bro.
lessons.
KRU look
They're learning on the
awesome.
fly, and they are flooding the site. KRU looking perfect until now, but it's cleared. Chronicle can only do so much, only gets 1, and it's save time for Durka. As it stands, KRU have the read on this game. I think a lot of people seeing this veto thought it would end heavily towards Fnatic. That first map would have been KRU's favor, but so far so good for KRU, Josh.
So far, so good. No impact yet with the op. He hasn't even been able
Fnatic,
to take a
yeah, they
shot
should be worried.
Yet. So KRU doing a really good job of avoiding it, trying to hunt him down now as well. Shy coming in, but he's going to go down. Still, the hunt is on.
Yeah. I mean, money's pretty good for KRU. They've been keeping these rounds
3 in a
in their
row,
favor.
yeah. A lot of people.
It. This is the prized possession that Fnatic can really look to try and retain, but Bowser will probably give it a last second go here. Does he get around the corner? He does, but Durka's going to secure. So it looks like that operator will be staying in hand here. So a thin
nicely done from
chance
Durka to save it.
Is this timeout
They,
time? Is this too early?
Yeah, I was going to say, do they need to time out?
The answers that they need.
It could be timeout time. I wouldn't
Oh
be
yeah,
against
it was
that.
close,
One
man.
thing that we
Just a
really
little bit
haven't
too slow on the
seen
TP.
yet from Fnatic is them doing this mid-walk round. We saw Boaster smoke window and kind of hold that, pace that area. We've seen even Durka in this last round kind of walk down a little bit, but they abandon it. They don't get anyone inserted into the window room. They don't get anyone down under the window
Yeah,
or
they're
pushed
feeling good.
all the way up by that hay area.
Also,
right now,
there's been a lot of A hits at the
if I'm
moment.
Fnatic, I'm probably looking
Like a
either
lot of
insert someone
A
down the
hits.
middle, then bolster up A, trust Hero to be
But
able to
they
get
might
his
go a
2
lot
or 3
heavier at
kills
just holding
and
on to
lock
A
down
with
that
people
site
here.
and then play the retake after that, and then wait and expect KRU to keep
We
going
won
A, 'cause
pistol
that's
on this
all
map.
KRU
Fnatic
has in
won
their game
pistol.
plan right now is go A, go A, go A, and it's working right now. And, you know, maybe part of that is how Fnatic played that. Alpha going into the corner, you're not Reyna, buddy. They're going to clear you. They're going to stun you with that bouncy stun from the Neon, but maybe the position needs to be better. They can crossfire, pivot, bait and switch off of each other. It's not there right
Could
now.
have a playoff where there's
So a bit of
0 fast
individual
seats,
decision-making,
yeah.
Mistakes from the side of Fnatic, but KRU kind of just sticking
There's a
to their
definite
guns.
chance at the
5-man
moment.
grouping, contact, go, walk up. If you're giving us the space, we'll take it. If you're blocking us, we'll wait, and then we'll try again. We'll wait, we'll try it again. Right now, it's working for KRU.
And you know you got them on the ropes when they call the
Okay,
timeout
saved op once again.
They
They got some ults that can combo, but it's like, do you really want to use it on your eco? Money's getting out of control from KRU. Fnatic have struggled to hold over towards A, so they put Hero over towards A.
This is a big change, even in this kind of half-buy round.
They're kind of faking the setup here. They're showing the op, they're showing Chronicle's dart, they're showing that it's an A default, but Hero's playing A. They're probably going to leave him alone.
And
not expecting
KRU
kill trips
changed
on the
it
site
up.
Here. But now,
Same
the
smoke,
change up
but
from
this
KRU
time we have a
after that
recon over
timeout,
towards
hey, you know what, we're
short.
gonna fake this
And this has been good from KRU because they haven't really done much pressure over towards Garage, and now they're going to go heavy Garage.
What is this, a read?
Yeah, I mean,
like the change up from KRU at the moment is just so perfect. Both the core down in the open probably gets spammed from this guy at long.
KRU are chomping at the bit. They've got this red so well, but can they stick?
I cannot believe the Boast is out of there.
Does KRU then adjust? No.
And they put the Sova all into an eco where they have double Sheriff.
On this side, though. It's difficult, and Durka with a missed shot. That ain't pretty. And now there's problems galore. Kesner trying to get amongst.
What the hell is going on?
And there's going to be a judge rattling on shot after
As Boast managed to get out of there and get 2. He's the only person that gets kills. This was a weird round. I'm so surprised Chronicle used the servo into this round.
Smoke goes up, they can cross back through. Mel's unnoted. They're going to know where he's gone.
Here.
Try and see if anyone falls for it, but discipline being displayed by KRU.
Backside spotted now.
They know at least where 2 players are, but they're just getting no chances. Durka's already out of there. I mean, maybe he can make it costly for them, but that's not going to be good enough. That's another round for KRU. Showing versatility now, Josh. As we said, they were hammering that A side over and over and over. They felt something.
Yeah, it was a great change-up from KRU, knowing that they were going to talk about the fact that they had to reinforce over towards A.
One thing that we saw last map
the
as
game
well
plan of just abusing this A site,
and
then as soon as you have a timeout, just changing up as well.
Take a timeout?
I feel a bit sorry for Hero. They've gone to the opposite site pretty much every single time.
Round 7 of the game at that point. Okay, time to
just playing in Rotate Simulator.
Now you're adjusting to what we were doing. Now we do something else. You're going to heavy pivot on A site. Cool. We're going to go and abuse you towards Garage. And right now, Fnatic. I mean, Durka wasn't even hitting any of those op shots. He missed 3 on the opening there.
Bro, Durka has 2 deaths in 8 rounds. Well, I guess 7 rounds because he's just been saving the op every single time.
More than 1 kill between them.
And now they're just spamming over towards C? Or
back to the normal standard for Fnatic. KRU.
Now it looks like they want to get this orb every single time.
A little bit of pressure towards C, show a different opening, but Durka taking that space.
Yeah, they're not really getting punished for this. They do this, and then they're going to go back over towards A, and then they're going to use their drone again. They're going to reclear this.
An omen would be huge.
The same thing that we saw earlier.
They aren't making mistakes.
Yeah, this is one of the good things with Neon as well. If you can get that right, you can kind of just jump peek better than any other agent. And the drone didn't get shot fast enough, so they tagged when he TP'd, so they get the information that he TP'd all the way back.
Towards Garage this game. Everything's been 5-man hits from KRU.
Oh my god, it's on his head.
Yeah, that's nice, but chip damage ain't gonna get you around.
That's info on 3. The info on 3, they know there's going to be some kind of rotate, so with that info, we see Shy take some space over towards Garage. Knowing that most likely, if they're fighting this heavy on A, Cypher's over towards C and there's a trip in Garage.
Pulls the rotate potentially. Shy still putting
the calling at the moment from KRU is good, man. Their understanding of this map is awesome.
One of the links here, smoked right side, so maybe they push left side with it, or they can save it for the post plan. Boaster.
Boaster has to stay alive. B retake, Omen is the VIP.
A nice post plant setup sitting deep here.
Dude, Melza has a flash. He's never going to feel confident to use this.
The ult as well, but Melza's still looking solid. Gets spotted and
Wait.
he swings on it. That's sick. Looking for the follow-up on Boaster too. Desperate.
No way, bro. Killed it. How is he allowed to do this? Oh, Fnatic are actually crumbling. What was that, bro?
This is exceptional.
How they they spun him with the Yoru ult. How does he get 2?
They only find problems.
Less money, more problems. Right now, though, for Fnatic, KRU in full control. KRU's control.
6 rounds.
6 rounds to 2. We saw this on Sunset. We saw how what Fnatic
sticking with the positives. If we're not talking about Fnatic,
take it round by
dude,
round.
This was sick, man. The reaction from Shy over towards Garage was good. The call to go over towards B was awesome.
Defense on that first map of Sunset. Can it be the same thing here, or are we going to see KRU actually close it out after building up this big lead? KRU staying a step ahead all the time. It's like they switched up their entire game plan once that timeout came in from Fnatic.
They talked about being haunted by those earlier results. Champions, years ago now. Now we're seeing the same thing here on. It's perfect. KRU, as said, reading them like a book. Everything they want to try, any little look they want to bring out, it gets dealt with. And KRU just going to pause here. Maybe feeling that aggression throughout, especially after that opener from
Gonna
Durka.
go down to another eco. Been
KRU
I mean,
showing
buy rounds have
respect.
just been so dominant from KRU.
And again, so composed in these pressure moments. You're seeing the slow walk back in from Fnatic over towards A, but KRU not moving yet, taking their time. We've still got a minute to play with.
Drone to re-clear middle, just to ensure that nothing's behind this Durka death. Right now, mid is completely clear. So Fnatic, maybe they're passive on B, otherwise maybe A stacked or C stacked. 45 seconds. Once KRU starts deciding that they're going to commit to one of these spots, it's not going to be enough time for them to pivot out, even with that neon.
There's so many people on the side though. This should be the first round for Fnatic.
KRU have been on the
The
money.
double guns are here.
30 seconds.
It won't be super easy just because of the gun diff on the other two, but
And not a clean fight they would have wanted. He
Paranoia,
does
though.
get out at least with his life. KRU clear in the corners.
Omen Flash
20
is
seconds they're running
incredible,
on
man.
time. They've
20
gotta commit to
seconds,
this.
can't really pivot.
What's the game
Oh,
plan
Omen.
now? You can't pivot away. There is
Yeah,
no
no,
running
Omen.
nor hiding.
Oh.
Already Chronicle backfilling the space towards Sewer. Fnatic are here. They are making their
Ooh, nice
stand.
slide
They're
through.
trying
They
to
get through the
dig
choke
in,
point.
but KRU prying them out. First foul, but the follow-up's looking good. Fnatic maybe finally finding the fall, but a 1v2, and it's Kesnit, the death dealer himself.
Yeah,
on
no time on this
I
plant.
don't think he's got the time for this in Chronicle. He just has to play to the
Okay, nice
clock, and
gamble
he
stack from
does.
Fnatic.
A third
That's
found
basically like the
Fnatic.
only thing that went
But that
well
was
for them
after
here.
a drought
Or like
of rounds.
that's the only thing that's worked for them, I guess, in the buy
3
rounds.
to
Just
6
gambling a
looks
little bit.
way better than 2 to 6, 2 to 7 either,
True.
especially offsuit. 3 to 6, and you know, if Fnatic's able to crawl this back, yes, they got the pistol round, but they couldn't convert the bonus. They gave a little bit of space to KRU. Didn't try to instantly buy that up. They could have done it. They were toying with it. They go for the outline instead. They get the tag, 140
Nice.
damage.
Good job.
They don't get the kill. They lose the round. KRU takes a big lead, but Fnatic still in the position to be able to close this out.
Poster up. I mean, rolling back the years
Yes,
and the man to draw
sir.
blood. The smoke's there as well. Do they dare disrespect it? No.
He's been
But look at the mid
he's
walk
been
one
doing this a
time.
lot,
You're right, it
bringing out the
is.
op on this
Fnatic
one.
getting a good read now
Might
into
actually
this
help a
round.
lot here.
Off the back of an eco round win, is this gonna give
They're in a good spot now as well because
second
they got
sign of life for Fnatic?
they got
Booster
Alpha's
with the
ult.
op on the box.
They could even just
Normally
heavy
Durka has that
play
op. He
retake on
doesn't
one of
have
these
that
sites if they want
verticality.
to.
The smoke still blooms up top to protect against it, but doesn't matter. Kesnit down to 24 HP. The full retake on C. Hero just spotting it from CT spawn. Trip still up in garage. They can listen for any shenanigans with an Omen TP across it.
It feels like the first time in quite some time that Fnatic have a man to the good, if not two.
Oh, no.
My God, Kesnit.
It's a big kill.
And there's no answer back. And look at the space he's
No,
taking.
they
This is
don't,
perfect.
though.
Chronicle's
They
read it
don't win
well, but
this
he's
one.
outnumbered here. There is Kesnit
Okay,
following, but he
still
isolates the
good.
fight on Heat. Takes
Right?
a glimpse, and he gets his... Oh,
Hightailing it to
Yeah.
A with that spike.
30
3
seconds
on
left.
2 in favor of Fnatic, but Fnatic Alpha has
God.
his ultimate. He can isolate definitely here. And Hero,
Yeah,
if he walks out middle,
and-
throws his hat on a body, he can get all the info that they need.
It's
Well,
just
why do I
it's
still
just
feel
gonna
like this is
be
KRU's?
go
I don't know
close,
why. It's just there's so much danger in the players still alive.
Because
all, and then
that was
rush
their
site.
1v3 last game, perhaps.
Did they want to? I don't know. I don't know who
They
did the
pinged the
damage to
body, but they
Kesnit.
didn't
I
go
don't know
for
if they
it.
know he's low.
That's
Oh,
the
he
one.
messed up the camera.
And he's got him. Okay, but he's got Melzer, the healthier of the two players, and they aren't going to springboard towards the site. In the meantime,
it doesn't matter
Alpha
for
wins his
HP in the ult,
1v1.
right?
But Kesnit in a 1v3. If it was anyone else, I might doubt it. It would need an
Yeah,
ace and
it's a
nothing
nightmare.
less. This is difficult. But this man is god tier,
Yeah,
but
man.
not this round. Durka,
Okay, very
Good
very
for it.
nice.
Fnatic.
This
make
was a
it
lot
up to
better.
4.
And now both
That's revenge for Alpha.
Did they
on
kinda
the first
delay the
ultimate
defuse
usage.
and pick
It was
up the
on
op?
Melzer, and you lost that
Probably
duel.
be the
Now
one
he
to
does it
do.
again. Gets the better of him. Fnatic closing that gap, 4 to 6.
I feel like the op will help him a lot.
6-6 half would be anyone's game. KRU. Last game, they were in the lead. They couldn't close it out cleanly. Can they do it this game? Or are they going to let Fnatic get back into the game? Timeout. Economy still pretty healthy. Vandals up.
Come
Still in
on.
good position.
Come on.
Okay.
What?
Who's imitating there?
I have no idea, honestly. You got a good idea here?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure. Usually I'm pretty good with that pop
Yeah.
culture, media references, but here, not sure.
But yeah, the timeout for KRU, and you're right, and this does give you kind of those echoes of map 1, where it got too close for comfort. Now, fortunately for KRU, they were able to weather that storm. They came out the other side of it looking okay. you know, a win's a win. You take them when you get them, right? You're just happy you won in regulation rather than OT. But here, there are dangers to this composition, especially on that attacking side. Very hard to pin down. It really starts to snowball a little if you're seeing Alpha do well or Durka. But scoreline-wise, it's still KRU looking solid here. It's 2 rounds back to back.
Yeah, it's still. But I would tell you what, Fnatic getting 4 with how dominant it's looked, it's not bad.
Fnatic probably is finding their footing, and now they're
Atom?
getting a
Atom's
little
a
bit of
beast of a
stability. But
coach.
part of it is also KRU did kind of choose the wrong thing, and Fnatic finally got ahead of it in their correct place. So the AWP, the first few rounds, wasn't in the right place. Here, Boaster gets on top of that default box on C, is able to put KRU down with that AWP. The other rounds where it was at A, Durka wasn't able to really do anything with it, but now it's all on KRU. You have those 2 main openings. Your A default into like walking contact A, or that C smoke at the orb and then go back to A. Is KRU going to show us something else? They've been winning with some of these C splits, but they try to go back to their tried and tested A hit. Here, they take the control.
I mean, it was working.
Did a push down middle on this one as well.
Durka, that's a little different. Gonna have to eventually fall away from this, it looks like. As Shy probably checking on it, but a walk from the smoke.
Yeah,
Chronicle
I think he broke the camera, right? Dude, Chronicle is winning so many jewels, though. He's been like the one crazy consistent thing.
Why they didn't go heaven, but here, Kesnet moving his way up, sees that trip. Maybe that's a good
yeah, and it's going to be a similar story to earlier where we see a lot of people fighting over towards A, and that means that Shy can take some space.
But it looks like Fnatic learning from their lessons here as well. Hero's still sitting towards C. He still has a setup here as well. You still have Boaster with that operator. Maybe another element they're not truly expecting on this connector side. But it depends on the timing and where they decide to go. This is the first test for Hero if they do opt to lean towards that C side.
Drone just re-cleared A. Long A is completely clear. They're rotating off. Boaster is in B. Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, tucks into the corner. Hold up, Shy. Oh, this is strong, man.
He's gone for the first. That's fair enough. But the hat investment is massive. Alpha's on the other side, but they're going to get the read here. They now know the Hero's on this side, as is Chronicle. They've got their work cut out now, but it works so well. Kesnet on the swing for the side.
Big Joel on site.
Hero's been good at this. He's been a monster at holding these down.
Oh god, he ate the stun.
Scrutiny. Pressure.
Oi.
Pressure. Hero.
That's insane. Oh my god, that's insane from him. He did so good. Wow, man. Fair play, dude. That was impressive. He should have been so wrecked.
He's been trying Hero at C basically all game. This is the first real test, and he shows up.
Yeah, they've been avoiding his site the whole time.
Into the
it's like the only time he's actually been able to do anything.
That's why you don't go C.
That's why you don't go C. That's, yeah.
People learn that. They learn that eventually in EMEA. KRU learns it real quickly now. That guy was outrageously good, and seeing it
yeah, he does just lock down this site.
Again, to say this guy came into this roster, revitalized Fnatic, and seeing that sort of impact is just unbelievable. But not out of the woods yet.
Dude, they got a 5 in this half already. They did so, considering how dominant this was, they did so good. Oh man, they're gonna get 6. This is a strong ult.
Pressure them from the offset. Oh, so much damage.
Yeah, they did so much. Look at this.
And yeah, look at the HP.
Yep.
Ouch.
So low HP in so many players. Breach down. I like what KRU did in the previous round where they were able to kind of put pressure on multiple different angles at the same time. Shy almost going down here. Alpha. He wants it.
Oh, yeah.
But here, Durka sitting by the short position. Boaster with the op. Normally you'd see the opposite, the inverse.
And they're trying to feign this pressure again, right? Towards B, towards C. They're trying to keep that there, that pause on the A-long approach. But Fnatic aren't falling for it this time. They've still got 3 players here.
Made this drone re-clear. It's not going to see them at long A. They're going to bite and over-rotate.
Oh, but they spot them in sewer, though.
That was way too early, Kesnet.
If you'd waited a couple more seconds, you could imagine the impact that would have had. But they're still going to at least pull a player or
Boaster
two away.
Up still. Boaster up.
Yeah, Boaster up works out. MTA's gone down. Now you're going to be committing to this one.
Nice shot from Melzer,
I mean, need more than that. They can fall
6
back,
HP, 45 HP.
Seconds. It's really
a great comeback from Fnatic here.
TP, that's not
is their attack good? Yeah, their attack is good.
With the spike? Okay.
Pretty much every time they get a ISO ult, it's a 1 round.
But the man won't be moved. We thought it was a bit of a joke when we saw it before, but there's no laughing matter now. 6-6. We are tied all even, and again, KRU going to be getting flashbacks from map 1 after such close affair. You don't want to miss the end to this ridiculous series here.
They got so much for this ult. Good half by both teams. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun half. Everyone's doing good stuff.
gives you wings.
That was loud, bro. All of the ads are so loud for some reason. Fro for Dafran, thank you so much for the 6 months, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you very much, dude. Depends on how good Crew's anti is. Yeah, that's true. And the anti seems to be very, very good at the moment. But I think this comp is just so strong on attack. Like, I don't know the exact stat on when they have an ISO ult, but I'm telling you, they pretty much win every single round with it. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if Crew have anything to like shut down C or because they do just farm it. If you give them the orbs, it's GG.
Game
yeah,
on here in
pretty
Seoul.
much. They got to fight over
6-6,
towards C.
tied up or even after an incredibly close map 1. Map 2 is delivering. Josh, now on that side switch, where is your mind going?
It's very difficult to predict how this is going to play out. I would say, based on how we've seen Fnatic playing in EMEA, they're so good on their attack sides with baiting out all the traps that are happening. Yoru on the side of Durka, just being able to go towards Garage, find out where the setup is, disarm the Cypher trips, bait out the stuns, pivot, pivot, pivot. Constantly pivoting away from everything, and right now, the way they played their Sunset attack, I think that they have it in them to be able to close out this map and take us to a third one. Crew, they were doing a really good job early on, but lose steam. Can they find the steam again?
All right, in terms of pistols,
increase that temperature
it's
early
1-0
enough for them to be able to crawl back, stop Fnatic from advancing here.
2-1 altogether.
Yeah, I do get a little scared when we side swap with especially these agents on the attacking side. But you're right. Crew absolutely
What
can
is
do it.
this,
There's nothing
man?
denying it, but that's a start.
8 people dueling in
Doesn't
middle.
really take the head of Kesnit, who's been a heavy hitter for that Crew side. And they can back away. First blood drawn really early.
That was also info. That looked like a 1-3-1 setup from the side of Crew, ready to fast pivot either direction that they needed to go. Fnatic, Boaster took a little bit of damage. He's down low. Durka has 70 HP, but he's got both of his teleports. Crew re-clearing through short. So many lanes on this map. This next fight.
It's everything, isn't it, really? He and Melz are answering back just perfectly, controlling such a large
I'd have a really
space
strong
coming
game on
towards
it.
the
Dude,
safe
if
side.
Crew win this pistol,
And the exchange here, Fnatic
could be
just
a
gonna run
really
it back.
close
They
map.
don't fancy it anymore.
They're going to have Chronicle. Okay, he's just exchanging weapons, but again, Crew does this so often where they actually pivot back to the correct site so well. They did it on Sunset, but here, they faked their footsteps. They faked like they were going to run it back to C. They go back into A. They have that trip. They have that camera. Don't pop
so
that camera.
far away on
Use
this.
it. Save it for that
Yeah,
post play.
they get
It's
info.
gone now.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
3-on-4, and Alpha's positioning is everything. He's going to
yeah,
listen
it's
for that
all down
big
to Alpha.
rotation through
Probably
super spawn and try to
wishing
take
he
out anyone
had a
who's
better gun
coming
than the
through
Classic.
B, cutting out close, trying to re-clear close middle, looking for
I like this though. We've
a
got 3
lurker,
people
but
making
Alpha-
sound. We've got Melza staying quiet.
gets the better of him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got really
it
good
feels
timing
like
on
good
this.
timing on that
He can
more
pick
than
up the
anything. He
better
presses the corner
gun,
at the
creates
right
the
time.
question mark
And
that
now
he's
they can
over
kind of
towards here, and
figure
then
out
he
where the
ends
rest
to
of
go
the
towards
pack is playing
Garage
back
as
in.
well.
No smokes, Dart and Drone available for Chronicle.
Yeah,
That's going to be
the
the
no
first key.
smokes probably means that Crew
Alpha's gonna
lose
go
this,
first.
but
Needs to make sure. Yep, first found though. MTA, good work here. Next challenger, Durka doing damage. Chronicle falls, but the time is on his side here. Oh, big damage from Shy. Hold on.
Time's
Play
getting
to the
low.
clock, yeah. He's got to play this to the absolute letter. Nice try.
He got off.
He didn't get half. He
he
didn't half
didn't
it,
get half.
no.
Dude,
He
imagine he
managed
got
to
half and
just a
Durka did that.
millisecond longer.
How close was that to half?
It looked pretty
You know
close
how
to
One
half.
of these interviews,
Yeah, it
I
looked
forget who it
insanely
was, it might
close
have
to
been
half.
Boaster, was saying that when they first started doing Durka on Yoru, he kept mispressing. He meant to like fake TP, but he
Fake it,
actually
yeah.
TP'd. Oh man, I wonder if that happened there, or if he meant to do that at that timing. It was like, oh man, that was the slimmest of margins.
I wish I could see how close that half was, because that would have changed everything.
It looked like
Oh,
it
here
was
it
a
is, here it
sliver.
is.
It was like a sliver.
Hey, it wasn't too
There's
bad.
a little bit on it.
Yeah,
There's
it was
a
like
little
half
bit
a
on it.
He had
second.
to
Fair
get off.
enough.
Okay,
Yep.
good timing.
Thank you for
That's
the
the clock.
replay there.
Good timing.
Appreciate you.
So double
And
pistol
now
for
coming forward,
Fnatic.
that
We're at
means
a we're at a
obviously very
2-2
early
with the
rifles.
pistols,
We've
2-0
got
on
the
this map for
Van
the
Lap
pistols,
Durka for
and
Alpha.
then we get Kesnet,
Also, the Bulldog
Marshall,
Chronicle on the other side.
Fnatic, 2 deaths.
Not much
Well,
to
they're
worry
allowed.
about barring Kesnet's investment.
I look right now on Boaster and Chronicle's positioning here as this A walk-up is happening right now. Are they going to do any sort of pressure or re-clearing before they commit to this? They do have all their abilities. They have that drone in play. Smoke, Paranoia. Alpha on ISO this game, not on Breach. No stuns.
Here we go. Ooh, not clean. That does give a chance for this counter swing. Yeah, nicely done from Melzer. Well timed on that. And stun to follow his Boaster to collect in the end. So they lose out on 2. That could have been a nice man advantage there.
Still a Fnatic round. They have the better guns. They have the shields.
Yeah,
they have the numbers.
Kind of worried me with this round,
It's
but
all about
so good.
picking the right spot. But Kesnet
Can
with
go
that
into the Marshall. Everyone can tank a bullet apart from Alpha.
For the spot, misses that first opportunity.
Yeah, and
Oi!
Okay.
That's a shot.
Hey.
A valiant
Nice
attempt.
shot for
The
sure.
plant's going to be there now, and sadly for Heat and Shy, those weapons aren't going to be what they want to be working with.
The sleeper has awakened.
Yeah, honestly. What are you meant to do if you're crew now? Try
These guys are going to
cross
swap
lead
guns.
good. But even then, you'd be looking to take down maybe one of these rifles.
Durka already has his ultimate. He does not need to go hunting, although I know he'll be fighting his inner demons not to go for it right now.
He loves it. And it is Alpha, the one who swapped the rifle over, so trying to be very diligent about it and not leave that to any potential chance. Last 2 players, yeah, he's hunting again. Even Paranoia going on this close corner. Nah, not going to get it. Okay, goes
It's
down.
still alright
It's
though.
And
Like,
exactly
I mean,
Still
Crew
gets
should
an
be
orb,
super
obviously
happy with
not
that.
the ideal reward there for him, but
Only
he'll take what
like
he gets,
halfway
and
to
the other's
ult.
going to give this up for the spike. Fnatic stamping their authority, at least in this half to start with.
So going into this round, this would be, what, probably a bonus round for Fnatic.
Yep.
They have that Euro ultimate. I would not be surprised for them to do some sort of, subterfuge. Use that Euro ultimate as part of a fake, put a lot of pressure. We've seen them do it towards C to go pull off somewhere else.
Over there.
I want to see Fnatic kick up the pace a little bit. Show us that they're feeling confident, that they know that they can go fast and just win. They're feeling more
Yeah, they got
confident.
Euro
Yeah,
ult for the
seeing them get more-
on the
yeah,
faces,
for the bonus. So
animated, and
normally
that
when they
does
have
make
this
such a big
ult,
difference. I mean, you saw it with Crew in that one until
I mean,
that,
honestly, they
well,
could
the score got so
save it.
close. They were
We'll see.
very
We'll see what they
similar
decide to go
scenes,
for.
but as it
'Cause
stands, not too
in this
pacey
position
off the
here, you
rip,
could
taking
easily
their
just
time,
let.
but wait and see if that ult
I'm not
does
saying
come
let
into
Crew win the
effect.
round,
There
but
it is.
okay, well, we go for the ult anyway.
See the value
Because
we
these
get
two
here.
together will
First
secure
down,
a round no
chopping
matter
block.
what.
Potentially MTA,
So they're trying to just go for the full snowball here.
Just slip away so far, but plenty of info here, Josh.
Dude, MTA is going to get
Paranoia.
annihilated. It's just full info
Unison
into
between
Omen
the two there,
Flash,
even
checks the
three
rest
really
of the
between
site,
Durka,
don't hear him
Hero
get
and
out of
Boaster.
ult.
It was tailor-made to take down MTA. Sights theirs.
Don't know what Crew's going to do. 5-on-4 in the favor of Fnatic. Crossfire in hand as well.
You're kind of banking on Kesnet to be an instigator, right?
Util at the moment's
Be
pretty
the man to lead
good.
the charge to get back in.
It maybe didn't take too much space
here.
here.
Durka falls.
It's an opening.
Yeah, this is a start. This gets them in the door. The smoke's still in place, so it can give them a fair fight. And that's perfect for Shy. And the follow-up! Bringing death from heaven, and now Crew's starting to clean.
Dude, this is a good retake in the end. Yeah, no one overstepped. Shout out to Shy. I mean, he just won Angels. They just won a lot of Angels.
That round was a 5-on-4
We got 2,
post-plant.
41,
Crew wins it with
30.
4 alive.
Like,
Fnatic
the
has
Angels
not been
were
doing
not
a good
here
job.
for Fnatic.
Even on Sunset, they were not being able to really hold these, lock these down. Actually, opposite was the retakes for both teams. So this is a very stark difference on the side of Crew for being able to do this so cleanly. Shy. One of the bigger impact players, like, you obviously, when you have these Sentinel players, sometimes you're able to make a
5v4
big
with the
impact
trip down
in
over
some of these
towards
rounds,
site.
and other times
It should look a little bit better than that.
It sucks, but
Okay,
that's
let's
just
see
like
if
your
the
role on
win
the team.
percentage keeps up with this, because I'm telling you, when they have this ult,
situations.
it just looks easy.
Fnatic, they use that Euro ulti. They went straight
Good news
into
for
A,
Crew is they can probably tank one.
Not the Fnatic
Probably
that
tank
I've
a
come
loss.
to
These
expect
two will
from
get
this.
wrecked slightly.
You know, I see them going to Garage. Yoru baits out the trips, teleports away from danger. They make it seem like they're going C, but then they go back to A, but then they actually go back
Yeah,
to
and
C.
no one wants to
We're
get
not seeing
spotted
that
by
from Fnatic
this.
right now. It's all just this straight up 5-man. Okay, you guys are going to 5-man us at A. Cool. We're going to do it back to you. It's like they took a mirror to Crew and said, whatever you can do, we can do better.
TP should have.
Alpha has his ultimate here.
It's you and me.
Okay.
He isolates MTA with it.
You're going to regret doing the drone on that. Whoa, he's back to back. Yeah, he's 0-2 at the moment. I'm telling you, the aim jaws, man. KRU are winning them.
Divided, got to the back. How the hell did he get away with that
wins
one?
everything here, but I mean, there was some util on this.
In these executes. This is
it was 1 for 2. Wait, which one am I forgetting?
Keep those rifles.
4v5 doable. 2v4 not
he lost
doable.
the B1 here. He lost this
Part
one.
of the reason why that ultimate from Alpha is so good is that even though he goes down, loses that duel, his teammates are in the site, flooding through, and there's nobody to defend it. And as soon as MTA gets back out of that gulag, guess what? Someone's sitting on his body.
Oh yeah.
Boaster, dancing on it.
But it is kind of nice to see these set pieces, right? See those executes. We have seen it now a couple of times towards A. I do want to see what KRU's response
like we said,
will be eventually.
No matter, even with the ult, I mean, this is how strong the ult is, though.
With at least the buys coming into effect.
Even if you lose it, you pretty much get a free site. It's someone on the site that just ruins the crossfires, it ruins the util, it just ruins everything. So
there's a few of them. One
player is a good example still of how strong it is. Like, even though he lost it, they just took so much space.
Pull out a full buy here. Maybe the players that saved are able to pass some rifles around. But this might be the last chance that they have. If they want to be able to go toe-to-toe against Fnatic on this map right now, they need to pick up this round. This is kind of the decider. Not only if Fnatic picks up this round, will they be on 10 rounds, KRU's going to be on eco, but it's going to build into their confidence situation that it started so slow on Sunset, and now they've been building it slowly but surely, taking the lead.
Game back on.
Okay, KRU gotta win this one.
2-6 at one point.
When Fnatic have no ults, they gotta win this.
The last 8 rounds.
Yeah, in that context, that's outrageous, isn't it?
Recon goes over towards Garage so they can break the trip.
This is the Fnatic that we know.
Yeah, slow default, break util, map control.
Every angle.
Put that pressure.
Okay, question mark create over towards Garage. I like this from KRU though. They've got bodies to re-clear this. I guess they use some kind of breach util to clear it, so Darker knows that they re-cleared this.
Does not get spotted. Finally gets spotted and backs away, but that garage angle from Melzer, retaking that angle after Fnatic cleared it. And Fnatic, whenever they go B and plant, they always have a guy go through garage to get that flank late.
We've got a camera here though.
Melzer's gonna be sitting there waiting for it.
Okay, they're getting brought to heal at least to deny the initial attempt at the plant. And look at the players now stacking up towards that connector side.
Yeah, he has stun as well, so they can definitely send it in.
To get back into it. It's Kesnet to draw blood first. Now the plant attempt with a fantastic paranoia. Fnatic controlling on that connector.
That's the duel that decides it, man. They're just too good on attack at the moment. Everything's really nice.
And now it's on Heat and MTA to try and take those strides back in. A 2v3 is not impossible, but the timing on Boaster is looking absolutely on the money. Oh my god, he just missed his chance, but Dirk is there for him.
Well, at least he got the info for Darker.
As KRU struggling to find that impact here.
Respect to what Boaster just did there. He's, applying pressure from the back, shooting them. They run forwards into Durka. Durka's closer to his ultimate. They realize,
nice guy.
Yeah, Durka's ultimate is a little bit more impactful than Omen's ultimate in the situation. So, just kind of like funnel them that way, funnel them forwards, some warning shots from the back, make them freak out and panic. But again, I mean, this is where it comes to 10-7. Fnatic's in the lead. They have a 3-round buffer.
Yeah, little smile at the end here. Okay, force them down to an eco.
He needs to be a hero.
And I think KRU, with what we're seeing at the moment, probably need to just do something aggro. They've at least got to stop them from getting these orbs.
Can get all the info he needs.
They've been free farming really.
Either way, so maybe around middle window area, so they can run A if they need to, C if they need to. But this is exactly where KRU's going. This is where Kesnet's going.
We're going to have a fight here for this one, aren't we? The Aldrone only going to know Kesnet, so it kind of sets up the other two who are going to stay committed towards Cubby.
They're doing their due diligence as well. Chronicle shocking for close.
Yeah, this is nice though. We like this. They aggro play.
Shy.
Oh man, this is on a nice edge. Timing is everything.
Fnatic trying to do a little bit of maybe a fake towards A with that drone, with that Durka ultimate, and then try to get that info. If they spot any players, cool, they can
They might catch these two on the rotate. What is the timing like on this one?
Oh man.
This could be everything. They could live and die by this.
Pretty good.
Durka almost got his gun back out in time, but no, the damage is done. Alpha ready to avenge. Finds Heat on the way back.
Shy has the...
Still a problem.
Shy, you got the gun.
With. Hero takes away Shy. And now it looks
did he not realize that he picked up the gun? Maybe he didn't have bullets in or something.
But that rifle, though, he is your man to watch. Has to be impactful.
Back to B.
And Hero looks
Did he?
to
Yeah,
try and be
100%
right
had it.
amongst them, get involved, spot out Kesnet. Kesnet dives head first, and Alpha removes it. Answer made by MTA, but it's just MTA, and that's not going to be happening.
Nice, yeah,
A
no security
1v3
again from
not
Chronicle.
in the
Every single
cards
time
here.
it's like, when it gets a
KRU
little bit close, he
starting
gets
to
one of the most
stumble
important
now,
kills.
Josh. That scoreline is getting just
Yeah, I
steps
think Shy didn't
further
realize he had the gun there,
and
because
further away.
I would have been tempted to just take that aim jaw, especially if he's getting pinched on.
But Kesnet mid-slide in this series so far, and Kesnet had that Vandal, tried to be a hero, but the only hero in the server is on the side of Fnatic right now. So timeout coming in for KRU, 11-7, Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, the right people got all the kills as well.
Are they going to be able to use these
They're
and
so
capitalize on the
close to ult.
situation
You
right now?
decided to give them a chance, bro.
Yeah, true. Fnatic, I mean, their attack size has been looking way better than the defense.
It's just a stomp at the moment, and this is going to be a timeout, and they're either going to... I mean, you're probably just going to see him aggro walk down C long or something like this.
If Fnatic's able to close this map out, KRU, they look like they have these like spurts of power.
Yes.
But then it just falters right after that. It's like, boom, okay, but now we need to recharge, and it's going to take us 3 rounds to recharge. So every time they get 2 or 3 rounds, they give up 3 rounds right after. They need to find a way to be more consistent.
Maybe this timeout will give them that.
The Fnatic ults, yeah, I mean, this is the thing, they just win buy rounds with the ults.
Thunder in the hands of Heat. You've got the Hunter's Fury,
Like every single time it'll be a Yoru ult into a Omen Flash, and then Yoru gets value, or it's just ISO ult into you taking the site, and then you eco, and then you gotta, then they just farm the orbs up again. Basically, when they have these ults, they win a round. And like the one thing that you should be critical to KRU about is they've been way too passive. You can't just sit back. You gotta just go aggro. But that doesn't feel comfortable on Haven a lot of the time.
Looking at Alpha and Chronicles, are they gonna start with that long C? They have that op. They can take this fight. They can look for a jump spot, a peek. Anybody
like this is just gonna be a free ult.
If they don't, I've seen this Yoru ulti, Silva ulti combo from Fnatic on C site so many times. It gets you all the info. The
Free ISO ult into a round where you're done.
They do have their own Hunter's Fury and Rolling
It's
Thunder to play
12-7
with afterwards though. But Alpha has his ultimate as well. He's going to use that in that post plant. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 post plant retake.
Let's see how much he gets.
Yeah.
Clear sight,
And
no one's hit.
I mean, they did good to play off site.
Hero.
They're still just gonna take a look.
He's committing. Oh, the barrel!
The barrel went through, and he gets
and
and he tagged this guy as well. This is so nice though. They're just out. They used all the ults and they didn't commit to the plant.
Fnatic is still playing around the minute marker. They don't have to overcommit to this. They've just baited out so much of a response.
Careful.
Melzer's positioning, he's listening for everything, but Hero doesn't challenge it. He walks up to the front of B. He's got his camera. I think he knows, though, there was a trip, I believe, at A, and it got broken. I could be wrong about that, but Fnatic, I think, know about this. Come back into this garage angle. Alpha still has his ultimate. Op still up on Boaster.
This is so hard, though. There's 3 players on this site. This
yeah, they think they would have gone back over towards A. I mean, there's a good chance for KRU here.
Smoke towards CT, but there's still 3 players
Shot,
here. Make it 2. Kesnet's gone.
Yeah, and then he knows they stack over towards the side, takes one of them out.
Boaster finds Heat. Alpha, his odds haven't been great in these, and they're still not pretty.
Didn't look convincing,
like
but he got it. Yeah, he ends it on a 2-2.
Earlier on, or at least considered earlier on.
This guy's just got to save. Money's just
this board. And map 3 looking more and more likely.
2 for 2 on his ultimates now. Alpha showing a little bit more form every round.
One tap, dude. He actually hit it. He hit a one tap heading over towards side though. That was more important than his jaw here.
But he
Wait, you can go up here.
Aggressive fights at C, both sides. Attack, defense doesn't matter.
How does he even know this, dude?
Especially if
you
he's
can TP up there.
Here on this map. But KRU, they looked good on this map against DRX.
True.
But here, Fnatic.
Nostrat, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the tier 1.
This is their playground, their battlefield.
And there is
the Forward Watchers Club. Thank you so much for the 10 months, bro. I appreciate it.
Both of them have this here, but the resilience being shown after a very
VODs,
hard map 1. Those very close losses can weigh heavily. We are seeing Fnatic with a resurgence here. Look at the timeline when you get a second. It has been pretty much all black and gold for Fnatic here, as KRU really struggling to find impact. Yes, some of the rounds have been close, but pipping them to the post almost every single time has been Fnatic. So, as it stands,
speaking of standing.
Damn, he's out here emoting on them as well.
You better be sat down watching all of you out there.
Okay, big round here.
Is
And they
everyone
seal it,
emoting
getting
today?
Sonic,
What
and
is
they take
this?
us to map 3. Fnatic on 12,
Zolcis
Crew held
into
at 7.
Alpha.
And they've been struggling to find that bigger impact. Again, trying to post up Melza.
This one's a little bit faster. We got a
Dirk is
recon
gonna
over
take all the
towards
space.
Garage.
There's
Yeah,
nothing to
we
defend against him.
insta take
He
space
gets out.
from
He didn't
Dirk.
wanna
He
risk it.
clears Garage. TP's out of there. This
Melza.
recon isn't great.
Yeah, they're sticking
It
around
didn't
this time.
clear.
No
this
trips,
bit.
no camera on the side of Crew. It's going to force them into doing some sort of reclear
Yeah,
together.
because the
We've seen it.
recon's not
Drone
good. He's
coming
got
in
a
through
drone
Garage,
as
clearing
well.
all of
Drone
that.
recon cleared
Watching
just for
that
Garage.
line right now. Fnatic walking up, contacting. That smoke is going to pause them.
Rando Jen, thank you so
Nice
much,
one
man.
too.
Appreciate that.
So
Thank
hard
you-
to get
thank
that
you for the
full beat on
gifted.
what's happening. Where do you
Give
want
to
to
the
place
Fnatic
Kesner?
channel
Where do
into
you
here.
wanna put these players?
Love that.
Hard to try and get a real read on this. But it looks like the commitment is towards A, at least for now. Hero getting a little bit
Yeah,
deeper
and this
towards
is very
middle.
nice though.
If
We
this
insert
pressure
one
comes
over
on
towards
Melzer,
middle,
he's
you
able-
push
he
over
goes
towards
down,
A,
Hero
and then you
walks
can
until
just
he
have a
gets a kill.
protocol. Right, the
That
protocol
info
here
as
will
well
be like
coming.
if this guy
Durka
rotates out,
getting
then
that
you can
opening
take a
pick. He's been
timing
so
like
good at that
this.
recently.
Or
Hero see him? It
like
felt
the other
he might have
reaction
for a
is then
second
push
there,
down
but he's
middle
managed to
and
slip the
obviously
net.
you get a kill.
Unaware, but he still gets
Yeah,
the job
the
done.
shot
Takes
wasn't
down
here, but the
Hero.
overall
And now
idea
there's a
was
couple
great.
of problems. Kesnet tries to get out of the danger zone. Big information found, and the pressure's starting to mount here. Kesnet dives in. He's doing everything he can to keep Crew alive. Keep him in this map.
Damn, he did
Deny
incredible, man.
what feels like
It
the
melts
inevitable.
them so
It's a
fast.
1v3
Here we
for
go.
Boaster here.
No smokes on the side of the defense.
10 seconds.
Stun would be the only
it's
thing
a
that
good
can
plan.
take out that op. If Boaster recedes back to long C here, he's got 4 shots, 3 opponents.
Does it feel too predictable?
He
He's
spotted
been
his
spotted.
shoulder.
They spot
It's
him.
big. I think he now knows it, but
He
he's
can get
gonna
one
take
back
the other
out.
angle. The stun about to be sent his way. First
Shot.
shot, big from Boaster.
Yeah, and they got
TP
no- they got
away,
no
he's got it down
smokes.
to a 1v2.
Oh, it's so doable.
Change the TPs to go
This
deep.
might be it. One
could
way on
be.
top of the site as well.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Cool, calm, collected, but he still has to land the shots.
No one's on it.
Yeah, no one's on
Just
it.
chill.
Oh boy.
another
Paranoia next up as well.
Boaster, is he the one to do this? To take Fnatic all the way?
Oh.
No! A fumble!
He messed up the
final
jump peak.
hurdle.
It was a nice shot though, but
That's
he
a
messed
gut
up the
punch
jump
and a half,
peak.
but Crew get to stay alive.
He made it easy for him. He made it real
He can
easy
dance
for
in
him.
game as well. He's good on stage. He can land that strafe, that jump jiggle to get that information instead. Head
That's
first
so
into the
funny.
wall, taken out. That would have been a
Hopefully we
great
get it from the other
1v3.
POVs. You can see
Playing
just how
expert
easy he
style,
made
getting
it.
that first kill, backing
Yeah.
out, knowing that they have no smokes, and isolating all the kills.
Yeah.
But shy.
I mean, it was still a nice
putting
shot,
bullet
but
in
it
the
was a
shot, and
fumble.
He can't believe it. He can't believe, not that he hit their shot necessarily, but that he
No.
jumped into the wall.
Oh, that's devastating for him.
Nice one, nice one.
It was better or worse. Alpha just
That's so
cackling.
good.
Just
He
like
managed
a
to get the. He got the
hyena
nice
next to
try
him.
out
know
of
they
that
won this map anyways.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like
fine.
they're ready for
Before
map 3.
and after the laughter. That was
Post
sick.
doesn't take that to heart too much. I mean, it was a damn good try. You can't say he didn't play.
I know, it
perfectly
was a
till
good
that
try.
point. That was
Yeah, it
damn
was a good
but
try. He
still,
just
maybe
he
a
just
chance.
fluffed at the end.
I don't-
Four
it's-
four
but if
chances
you
to
look
finish
at
this
the
one
run
and
arounds,
take
I
us
think
to
it'd be silly
lowest.
to not say the Crew have not been in this half. I mean, it has been a streak for Fnatic, and I mean, it was nearly secured then. But we digress.
Haven't been paying full attention, but the Shy not have any trips again?
That's
I think he's been absolutely skint for a while, to be fair. But
That's
yeah,
true.
it does look like that's indeed the case. Kesnet, though,
Get yourself a Guardian, mate.
honestly. Hero steps in, there's the hat, there's the info, and this might be
Dude,
all she wrote,
still.
but still signs of life. Shy, still standing and kicking and finding kills. Counter, good info.
Doesn't matter. Site should be still free.
Have fun, Melza. It's all you.
Boaster smoke out in hand.
Ah, this is where it starts getting a little
Wait,
bit
good
scary,
flash.
a little bit dangerous. Maybe 9 could be happening here.
30 seconds. Hero
30 seconds
lurked
left.
up in short. He's going to hear the rotations. Can call his... Never mind. Crew looking like they want to get this 9th round posted up on the board.
There's life in him yet. Alpha.
there's
and
3
Durka,
people
though,
here. No one
the
even
dangerous
no
duo
one
still
even
alive,
went
but 3
to
players
rotate.
Fire.
truly against the odds. It's not gonna happen now. 9
3 of
for
them.
Crew.
Surely
Is
we get some
this
kind
the
of
moment
timeout
it
now.
breaks? It's a small string around, a small chance.
Bro, that hat.
OT is secured
The
for
hat
Fnatic,
call out
but
cracked
a
me up.
timeout has been called.
One clean round is all Fnatic needs. It doesn't even have to be clean. It can be sloppy. They're building towards their ultimates. They'll have a couple online with 3 ultimate orbs apiece for Alpha and Durka. Are they going to wait, try to just do one big final just celebration, fireworks going everywhere, and do that on maybe 12,
Yeah,
10,
it's
12, 11?
good time for a
Or are they
timeout.
going to try to
Could
close it
happen.
out here early? They have the economy.
They're
they
still
can keep
okay
the
though,
pressure up.
right? They can just use their ults.
They can't make any
They
mistakes.
have enough
that
rounds
off
that
up,
they can
and they're
plan for
not
their ults.
really
They can have
feeling
a good plan
any
with the
sort of
ults.
pressure. It feels like they're playing with the confidence still. They're
Like
taking
the
their
only way
duels,
KRU are
they're
gonna
winning
win
their duels
against
a
like
little
the
bit more
Yoru
recently. They
and
still have some
the
pretty good
ISO
reads
ult at the
where
same
they're
time as if
stacking
they
that
just go
A
super
site, getting
aggro.
ahead of the
But then they need to
situation.
go aggro with like
So
5
right now,
people to trade it all out.
Fnatic definitely
Like it's weird.
looking
You
like they
kind of have
close
to
out this
just
map, but it's not a done
5-person
deal.
walk down middle or
KRU
something mad,
definitely
or
still
like down
has
C
the
long.
ability, the potential to start
But
bringing
it's
this round.
such
3
weird ults
rounds
to go
just to get
against.
to OT.
That's it.
That's
3
easy.
rounds. Yeah, it sounds so manageable at that point, doesn't it?
Round by round.
That is all it can
How
be
close are
broken
they
down
to the ults?
round by round, kill by kill, step by step. But with Mini looking like it was
I mean,
leading that
so they could get them
conversation, maybe a little
both
set
online
piece
for
in mind.
12-11.
Let's see what
Not
they
that you'd
opt
be
for.
aiming for that, but it's at
KRU,
least the
can you
security that would
withstand?
win you it.
Can you stand tall,
And you can
keep
have like
this
good
one
rounds or
going?
plans in between.
or are you just extending the inevitable?
Camera at A. Spots the sewers. So his teammates don't have to really worry about that. Trips garage and C with the off up on C. That's KRU's setup right now. Right now, Fnatic taking that A lobby control. This default. This is what
Yeah, but
KRU
they
was
know
doing
about
against
it 'cause
Fnatic.
of the
All of that
recon.
first half. Got 6 gun rounds off the back of it. Fnatic looking to open up slow. Camera out middle. Spots for any aggression. But they pause. Let the round simmer a little bit. See if KRU does something. Maybe they have to pop a drone, re-clear something. Maybe they regress off of a certain position. But those trips up, that op line on C,
Ooh. This is dangerous, KRU.
they don't need to do this though.
No,
they
they
have
might
that
live
op
and
line.
die
They've
by
done this
this.
mistake before.
But does the timing work out for them? There's 3 men there. They've seen it all. Boaster now knows this is a big overreaction.
And I
but
wonder
Hero,
how
looking at
many
Hero's
they
space,
saw,
yeah,
'cause
he's
Hero
now
can
been trying
definitely
to slip
take a
little bit
timing.
closer.
We got no
He is being watched
info.
on
We
the other
got
side by
trip
Shy,
here,
but
trip here. They got
timing
nothing
is
over
gonna be
towards B
critical.
at the
It's going to
moment.
be everything to this. He can hold this site now.
Fnatic
I
should
mean,
smoke
Shy
off the
did this
right and push
earlier.
to the left. They saw so many players in that sewers area.
Smoke to the right.
Hero already has all the space in the smoke.
Yeah, love that he
he's
gets
going
into
forward,
it. That was
and
like the
Shy
best
had
play from him
no
here.
idea that early progress, all off the information through from Sewer.
This
and
might
now
be
they've
it.
got a plant. And you're right, this could be it. This could be the moment. Maybe doing a little too much. Hero's still going to linger on the
double
side.
shock.
Going to be shown. Gonna try and play
It's
his
all
life
down
here.
to,
How
first of
long
all,
can he
dealing
stay
with this
alive?
guy
How
back
much
of
can he
sight,
cost
and
them?
Melza just making
trying to
sure the
clear him
smokes are
out.
good. We do
KRU gonna
first
try and
smoke
take
to make
steps
sure that we
forward.
can kill
Hero's
this
still
guy on
standing, still
sight.
breathing, still fragging.
Hits
Finds
one as well, he's done
response
incredible.
from
And then
MTA,
next smoke, they
but
got to wait a
Melzer
little
and
bit, and
Kez,
they
have
got to
to do
smoke
some
the spike so
serious
they can
work.
duel in front of this.
Smokes in.
When does this
Making
smoke
it
come
so
out? There we
difficult
go,
now.
smoke goes out now.
Just spamming on the spike here. MTA finds Boaster. It's all on Melzer in a 1v2 here. Time's not on his side.
It was incredibly well played from
13-9.
Fnatic. This attack
Fnatic
is just so
are taking
good.
us the distance.
The Yoru ult plans
You
and
just
the
glued those
ISO ult.
pistol rounds on that first map.
being as
Fnatic have been
strong as
looking
it is
on fire. This Lotus
then-
game, KRU needs to come out swinging. Otherwise,
Yeah, they
Fnatic,
need to be a little bit
they're
more
looking
aggro,
so
but they
hot
also
right
didn't
now.
want to pistols, so I don't want to go into it too much. 3 maps, yeah, and both these teams are sick at Lotus as well.